Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and a happy Monday and good start to the week for you. What we're going to do here is get you caught up on everything going on for Raid Shadow Legends this week as we kick off a Monday, and we've got some exciting things like a bonus legendary event coming up for Sacred Shards and a special tournament going on. Plus, we'll wrap up all of the offers and CVC rotation and everything so that you can get your week kicked off properly. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, in context of the bonus legendary event, this is going to be launching tomorrow on Tuesday, where it is going to revolve around Sacred Shards and getting a bonus legendary once you summon one legendary. Worth noting that these events do not boost the chances of shards. It's going to be normal shards. It's just if you pull a legendary from a sacred, you will then get a bonus legendary. So the first one right here that you pull from your normal shards, that can be a duplicate on your account. It can be whatever legendary. But then once you summon a legendary, you are going to get a bonus copy that is guaranteed to not be the same as the first one you got. So guaranteed to not be a duplicate, but it can be a duplicate of one that you already have on your account. So what this means is this event is really good for people that are close to their mercy system. So if you track your shards and you know how long it's been since you got a legendary, maybe you've pulled 10 sacreds the last event without getting a legendary. That means an event like this would be very good because you're close to hitting a legendary, and then when you do, you're going to basically get a bonus one too for the price of one. So even though the odds of shards are not boosted, they're kind of pseudo boosted because you are going to get an extra legendary, but it does expire after that one. So you can't pull like 100 sacreds and get 10 legendaries that turn into 20. You can only proc this effect once, and then the event is over for you after you have gotten your one bonus legendary. So do I personally recommend pulling shards for the bonus legendary event? Kind of like I said with the mercy system, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. Plarium is really ramping up how often they do summoning events with CVC and 2x weekends and 10x and guarantees and bonus legendaries. And they're doing fragment champions, fusion champions, all sorts of stuff a lot more often. And you're not going to be double dipping with any sort of, points towards a fragment event for a champion, or double dipping to get points for CVC or any certain tournament or event that is going on in game. So really it just comes down to you and your account. For most people, it's probably best to hold off until you can double dip a little bit more. But for somebody that is close to their mercy system, I would say an event like this could definitely make sense. And we have also got a few 2x boosted rate dungeons going on coming up here in the next week or so. Right now is the last day of the 2x speed event in the Dragon's Lair. So a pretty good opportunity the rest of the day today to scoop up some speed gear and have a much boosted chance to get one of the best sets in the game if you are going to farm the dragon. Then on Wednesday, July 27th, there will be a boosted drop chance for the Retaliation set in the Ice Golem. Now, this set is not super amazing or impactful, and the Ice Golem isn't that great of a dungeon, so I don't anticipate that to be an event that you really want to mark your calendars for. But one that you may want to mark your calendars for is going to be taking place on Sunday, July 31st, here towards the end of the month, where we will be getting a 2x boosted chance for the Savage set, which is obviously going to ignore defense and be a staple set for all of your damage dealers. So remember to keep an eye on that. You may want to get your Fire Knight team in line and prepare here about 6 days from now to really go hard in the paint on the Fire Knight and scoop up some of that Savage gear. For the tournaments and events going on in game, right now we are going to be having a spider tournament going on that will feature the top 3 getting some of the Scarlet Masquerade Kale skin fragments to work towards that. The winner of each tournament will actually get the skin outright, and then 2 and 3 will get some fragments to go towards that. And very important to know that in this event, we do get a Void Shard up top. That is something to always watch out for. Sometimes these events have a worthy reward on the guaranteed right side. Sometimes they don't. This one does have a Void Shard up for grabs, so it may be worth YOLOing a few energy in it. And you can see groups typically for an event as tough as this are not going to be super robust for the activity going on in them. There are only 2 people currently playing in mine, and that's because these tournaments and events can get really tough when they are based around like a fusion challenge. Building a spider team only featuring Ogryn, Lizard, Skinwalker, and Orcs can be a little bit difficult to do. So you may see people just saying screw it and not even bother, and maybe able to get yourself a cheap Void Shard and some other rewards if you're able to finish in the top 3. So probably later today in a few hours, I'll try to do a deep dive discussion on some champions to watch out for and some teams to think about putting together. If you would like to get after this tournament, since there is a Void Shard, I will be doing it, and I'll show you the team that I am using and also show you some other champions to watch out for as well in this event. There is also a champion training tournament going on, and there are some fragments for the Trunda skin over here on the right side. So if the cosmetics are very important to you, you definitely want to take note of that here over the next couple days. And then there is also a dragon tournament going on, and this is going to be double dip coinciding with that 2x speed event. They're going to be both ending at the same time. Then switching over to the events, we have got a Dungeon Divers event that also has some of those Trunda skin fragments in it. And if you are going crazy in the dragon to get a bunch of speed gear or something, today wouldn't be a bad day to really get after it, because you're going to be kind of stacking a bunch of different resources and rewards and events on top of each other if you get after that speed gear in the dragon today. And it's going to take 3,050 points to get the ice drag fragments there for the skin. And there is also an artifact enhancement event that is going to be launching tomorrow. So if you're going to be doing any sort of upgrading, you may want to wait until tomorrow to do so. And since it is Monday, you want to remember to get everything in order. You want to make sure that your arena tiers and defenses are set up. You want to maybe set some one-person defenses in the tag team arena. And you also want to get ready to spend your Hydra keys. You're only going to have a day and a half or so to get in there, do your Hydra fights, do your clan quests, and all that type of stuff. And then also, we have the Doom Tower ending in just a few days. It goes in line with the real-life calendar months. As we approach the end of the month, that means we're approaching the end of a Doom Tower, and we'll get a new reset as we head into early August. So start doing those secret rooms and spending those silver keys so that you don't get end up in a situation where it's the last day and you're trying to do 20 secret rooms or something. This week should be an off week for CVC because we had a clan versus clan match last week. So expect your next clan versus clan to take place 8 days from now on next Tuesday. If you want to line up, trying to spend books or doing certain things on your account, 8 days from now should be your next clan versus clan match. Now let's pull up the shop real quick and see if there's anything worth plugging in and going over. A lot of these, I've played for so many years, I can rattle these off the top of my head usually. But okay, so this Great Deal mix pack is not going to be a recommend from me. The purchase limit of 3 and some chicken being in there kind of gives that one away. The multi-battle pack, so the way this ends up shaking out is you ask yourself how much 150 multi-battles is worth to you. If the answer is $2 or $3, then this offer makes sense. If the answer is they're worth nothing, then this probably isn't a very good offer. But for people that get value out of the multi-battles, this $10 energy multi-battle offer can be one of the better offers that you're going to see in Raid. The monthly pack is pretty decent. It usually grades out as like a 2.5. We know the drill on some of this stuff. The faction accessory ones are never a recommend in my opinion. And this one might be worth plugging in. It is a purchase limit of 1, and I'm not super familiar with this one. So let's pop that up and let's go 25, and then it looks like silver of 750, and then we're getting 750 energy and some epic tomes of right here, 3 of them, and then we're gonna get 15 ancient shards. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug those shards in, and boom, 15. And we get exactly a 2.0. So what that means is, what I would tend to recommend is if this were $20, it would be a buy. At 25, it's like, it's all right compared to some of the stuff that we see in game. Maybe for an early game progression type player that is spending a decent amount of money, a 2.0 Ancient Shard Epic Book Energy offer would be okay. But all in all, at a 2.00, it's not going to be a recommend from me. And a $35 Trunda skin, that's too pricey in my opinion. I know some of you really love the cosmetics and think that's worth it, but just for me and what I recommend, I wish these skins would be more in like the $10 range personally. And then we get a ghost offer. Okay, so this one could also be decent. Let's make sure and plug this in. We've got 15, and then let's clear this because I'm not super familiar with this one either. So, all right, and then it's looks like it's just gonna be books. So let's start with the rares and let's go 4, 4, and 2. And this one comes out to a 2.40, so a little bit better than this one here, the $25 one. This $15 ghost offer is technically better in my opinion, but you're not getting any YOLO upside dopamine basically less of an upside on this one. So because on the ultimate savings you could get some like Duchess or something from an ancient shard, and in the ghost offer you're just getting guaranteed progression. There is no upside, so probably technically better, but without the upside to keep in mind. Neither one are super amazing. Neither one are hitting that 2.50 threshold where I typically like to see it if I'm going to recommend it to people. So alrighty, that's what we needed to get covered in this one. Remember to subscribe on your way out because we've got lots of fun content coming up this week, and also revolving around the Ultimate Death Knight reveal that Plarium put out recently. I got something fun coming up for that. So good luck in your dragon runs, getting lots of good speed gear, and good luck in the rest of the week. I will see you soon in the next video. As always, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.